It is a big idea.
I don't believe what you believe. You don't believe what I believe. 生き方がなってないと誰かがテレビで語る What you believe 答えは何だろうか僕は思う肌の色違っていてもみんな同じ思いさ誰もが幸せになりたいんだ Let's stop the disco Let's stop the disco and move to the next phase Let's chase the walls Let's chase the walls and move to the next phase Now I believe what you believe. Now you believe what I believe. 夕方のスーパーのレジの黙々と並ぶ人々 What you believe エクリチュールそれぞれでも君は思う今カートに入れた希望を数え明日を夢見る誰もが幸せになりたいんだ
guest tonight is Lieutenant Sarah Kokoski, spokeswoman for the NCPD. Hi there. Welcome to the show.
Hello, Ziggy. Thanks for having me.
I hope you made it to the studio without any issues. No carjackings or drive-bys along the way.
Hello. You wanted to talk?
We have some outstanding biz to settle. Remember Sandra Dorson?
I don't forget such things, V. Here is your reward. It comes with a fairly ample bonus. Go see a Ripper Doc. They'll weave you a dermo imprint that will enable smart gun compatibility. A Tiger Class specialty.
Talk another time, Wako.
As you like.
B. You called.
Evelyn's not at Clouds anymore. Behavioral chip was damaged. Apparently they carted her off to a Ripper Doc. Goes by Fingers.
Oh, shit.
Heading there now, to find her.
I told her to stay the fuck away from Clouds. All right, later, V.
Where's your cute little ass? Well, don't you look delicious? Come here and let me have a lick.
So this more up your alley than Clouds?
Here, kitty, what's the rush?
This is
He chipped you for free? Fuck off!
Yeah, gear looks a little basic, but it works.
So he didn't ask for any money? Nada?
Piss off,
Not even
slacker!
installments?
Another fucking week.
Like I said, he just finished and said, see you next time.
No, I'm just fine. Thanks.
Can you talk? It is important.
What's important?
I may have found a solution to the problem we share. I have established a contact with an old friend from Arasaka. He's here in Night City now. He's well connected to certain influential people.
Old friend, well connected to the influential. Why so mysterious? Get to the point.
I told you once I would explore options, knock on many doors. There will be a meeting. You, me, and this friend of mine. You will tell him what you told me. The truth of events at Konpeki Plaza. I have little hope that he will be convinced. But it will be a start.
Fine. Where's the meet and when?
Japantown. After sunset. I am sending you the precise location. I'll see you there.
Hey,
Not one step. Here to see who.
Looking for a Ripper doc. Goes by Fingers. Know where I can find him?
Who's asking? And why?
Got a problem with an implant.
Not from around here. Couldn't find another Ripper in the city to patch you up?
Heard Fingers was the best.
Yeah, the best for joy girls. Are you a whore?
Yes.
An escort. For special tastes. Looking for a Ripper who can cater to my special needs.
Good. Fingers will like you. Let him through.
Hey, hands off her!
Think I'm scared of your skinny ass?
You will be when every mox in town descends on the people. You got a financial claim? Take it to court, you pussy.
No, I'd rather live here. Just don't turn off the light. Summer means rain. Oh, gracious creature! And benign! Who goes visiting through these elements obscure?
What the hell are they taking?
Who the world?
Blue, huh?
Bloody stain!
Probably a
Imbrued!
Fabricol derivative.
It's for a friend, the
Green
king
rod.
of all we
Veins
own.
were popping with it during the
Contrary to
third
him,
corporate.
shepherd, thy peace!
24 hours, you feel no... Sounds like paradise.
Who can blame them then? Fingers. Know where I can find him?
If I could, I'd swap, you know? Why does everything have to be so damn convoluted? In the end, all I got left are shredded cables and empty bottles.
Fine, I get it. Everyone's got their breaking point. Just pay me what you owe me, and you can fuck off to greener pastures.
V, hey.
Hello! There's a line!
Nuh-uh, you ain't cutting.
Sit your
Glad
ass
to
down
see
and
a
wait your
familiar
turn.
face.
I'm worried sick about her, V. Had no idea anything had happened.
We'll find her. I know we will.
You want out, you got to pay me back.
You talked to Fingers yet?
If only. He's harder to get in to see than the best docs in town.
We're gonna be here forever. I just know it. Maybe you could talk to those girls, see if we can cut in front?
Why me?
I don't think they like me. Just give it a shot. That or come up with something better.
Fingers. Where'll I find him?
He's operating on somebody right now.
Been in there for ages. Shouldn't be much longer.
Don't hold your breath. I spent hours waiting for him to come out. Especially when he collects payment right after the procedure.
Here. Saw to cover you for some real chrome. From a real Ripper.
If you're flush enough to afford a real Reaper, then what are you doing here?
Hell do you care? He here cause he feel like it. Now thank the man unless you and me dealt her.
Can't see nothing but a blur.
Faceplate's previous owner.
Come on,
had a
let's go.
longer face than you. Edges are stretching your optic nerves. Don't worry. Your eyes
I think he's done. We going in?
Yes? Hello? What can I do for you?
Need a minute of your time.
A minute? That's all? Shame. Could watch those juicy lips of yours flap for hours, days. But I'm busy right now. You tiger claws? As far as I know, I'm all paid up.
We're with the Mox.
The Mox? Why didn't you say so? So, what brings you here?
Evelyn Parker. I need to know where she is.
Step into my office, please. Many girls come through here. So many. But let me put it to you this way. I believe in giving each of them the personal touch. Ask anyone. I'm more than a chopped doc. See, I know what people truly want. To be flattered, praised, patted. To feel like I'll be more than glad to show you around. But, of course, I can't remember each and every one. Please set your exquisite derrieres down.
Punch, sit, check your log, shit, name the forest, set the buzzer, blah blah blah. Let the story anywhere else.
Forrest. Name mean anything to you?
Nope.
They call him Woodman. Works at the dollhouse.
You talked to him?
Woodman and we had a talk. Told me he brought her here to you. Said you paid him for her. What good was she to you?
You must have misheard. First of all, I didn't pay an any for her. He paid me to take her in. Second, I never laid eyes on those eddies in the end because I couldn't rejig her implant. So he left her with me as payment for my efforts.
I can't fucking listen to this. We are talking about a living, breathing person.
Half alive. Technically. Poor girl. Tried to help her, I did. But as you can see, this isn't exactly a state-of-the-art facility.
Get to the point.
The point? Ah, yes. Well, I haven't the faintest idea where she is.
Enough of this bullshit! What'd you do to her, you freak?
Now, either you put a muzzle...
You're scum. Pathetic. A waste of words. I'm a hair away from putting you down.
2 beefers from a BD studio took her. Didn't even know their names.
Want details, damn it. Name the studio.
They mentioned a moth of all things. Virtues with the death's head. Said she'd be good for the moth.
Punch. Let's go.
Need air. I'll be outside. I let her go back to Clouds. Could have stopped her, but I didn't.
Don't worry. We'll find her, I know it.
We'll fucking find what's left of her butchered corpse.
Hey, keep it together. You want to give up now?
No.
We also know we're looking for some...
I don't get your optimism.
Need to figure out where they're scrolling this stuff. Gotta be a rat hole of some sort. Doubt they do much shooting on location.
Yeah, gotta be somewhere quiet, out of the way.
It could be we'll see something to point us in their direction in one of their virtues.
Ugh, have to be real gonks to leave a clue.
Everyone, everything leaves something behind. Just need to know where to look. Lucky for me, I'm running around with the best BD specialist in town. That's an extra pair of expert.
Well, your BDX. Every kind of thing goes on there. Might stumble on something useful.
Let me think for a sec.
I'll wait in the van.
Hey, yo, man, you trying to rip us off? I got 4 bags missing here.
That's the cut I got off Pablo. Don't like it? Take it up with him.
I ain't dealing with it.
Got something that'll keep you hard for hours.
Use your imagination. Why do you think I...
Got anything that might interest me?
Oh my lord. Put every ounce of your love. What the heck? Okay, that's still there.
Looking for, something special. A brain dance to really...
You mean smut?
Nah, more hardcore.
Won't find it here. But there's a guy on Jig Jig Street. Has a whole lot of peculiar flicks. And I mean peculiar.
Oh, you stupid.
Looking for something raw, untouched.
I'll come back some other time.
Betting on it. How about you? You buying or just gonna stand there like a pig under cover?
Looking for BDs. A particular kind.
Particular? You a badge?
If I was a badge, you'd already be in cuffs for what you sold the customer before me.
All right. Can't be too careful. What do you want?
Give me the best of the best.
Didn't know I was dealing with a connoisseur. Death's head'll cost you, though.
Got anything that might interest me? Where do you get these scrolls?
Said you weren't a pig.
Just curious, that's...
Once you booted up people that never even...
Got anything that might interest me?
What should we buy?
Where do you get these scrolls? Just curious.
Once you boot people that make these, obsessed with privacy. Never even...
Got anything that might interest me?
Pleasure doing bit.
Where's your cute little ass? Slow down.
Hop in. Hey, V. Let me get everything prepped. You make sure the wreath's snug on you.
You'll watch while I edit in real time. The old one, too.
Ready when you are.
Want you to describe what you see. Might catch something I miss. Editing mode's good to go. Dig around all you want.
Poor fucker. Scav, gotta be. No one else with that kind of fashion sense.
Don't see anything? Nothing useful or important? Try switching layers.
Electric corp patch in the coveralls. Scav woman. Who knew that sides chopping people up, they were scrolling XBDs? Ordinary box. Decker, Tanaka, and Rogers logo. Standard for a trash heap. Can't beat that rich synth-goth aroma. Cheap shit. Cold, too. Mm-hmm. Buck a slice. Radio's turned way up. Probably to drown out the screaming. Heard shit like that before. Sounds like scavs to me. Ordered recently. Coffee was cold, like from the day before. Pizza looked fresh though.
So?
Means someone's grabbing bucket slice regularly, which is not something someone does for the flavor and fresh ingredients. Pizza shares its DNA with styrofoam. Nobody's gonna schlep across town for it. Okay, we're looking for an electric core power plant located near a bucket slice.
EC used to have a big old complex in Charter Hill. Bucket Slice checks out too. How can you be sure though?
Here we go. Old electric core power plant in Charter Hill. Gotta make do with this for now. Nothing else to garner from this scroll. No time to lose. We gotta go there.
Definitely. Ride with me?
Galloping around the Badlands. Now Biotechnica might just make a
Let's get going.
of me yet
On our way.
as they prepare a prototype for their Robo Bronco. I crack a lousy joke about the horsepower it must be packing, but honestly, I'm too giddy to think straight.
Still can't shake it. That virtue sample we saw with the Death's Head moth. If all they scroll is snuff, then...
Stop it. They'd have to be utter gonks to waste her on something like that.
What do you mean?
We're talking about a girl who's not only a natural at what she does, but also has got a doll's implant. I mean, that's not a package you find lying out in the street. And here we are.
We going in?
Find us a way inside. I'll hang back, scan the subnet, see if there's any blueprints of the complex lying around. Join you as soon as I find something. Let's link on Hollow till then.
Right. Going in.
From strong attack.
Is everything inside?
Almost.
bisa.
It's my break. Chill.
All right, enough slacking around. Get that shit off the street.
If you're in such a hurry, you do it.
Looks like no one's taught you your place yet. I've been shopping Chrome for 5 years, and I'm telling you, we don't do breaks.
Well, I've been here for days, doing nothing but moving crates, and I fucking
Sky uranium mine collapse that occurred just outside Novosibirsk in southern Siberia has concluded with a happy ending. As you recall, 35 miners became trapped deep underground following a high-magnitude earthquake. But thanks to their Suzley 2 hibernation implants, the miners were able to survive without access to food and fresh water for 2 weeks. Fortunately, after their rescue and following a brief rest for technical evaluation, the miners were able to immediately return to work. Moving from below the earth to above it. Militech has announced plans to establish a new colony on the Red Planet. The proposed base will be subdivided. Three areas: industrial, scientific, and residential. 10 residential modules are already available for purchase at a starting rate of €100 million. A hefty price, yes.
Lagi nih.
Have announced a breakthrough in the fight against multiple sclerosis. MS is one of the few diseases that cannot be cured by replacing the affected tissue with implant technology. But the experts at Biodyne have created nanites that, when injected into the spinal cord, provide long-term uninterrupted repair to the neural tissue. The cutting-edge therapy treatment has been listed at €700,000 per month. For the second consecutive week, the landfill inferno in the remnants of Atlantic City continues to rage on. The 10,000-acre dumping ground ranks among the world's largest and contains both toxic and biological waste. Already 7 firefighters combating the blaze have died, and another 40 have suffered from severe burns and toxin exposure. The Swedish Academy Award for Literature has announced its latest recipient, Virginia Granchuk. In the shade of Apple Tree is a drama set in This has been your World Report. Thank you for tuning in to 54 News.
Enough slacking around. Get that. You're in such a hurry.
Ini masih ngelag lagi nih. Gak usah efekan lah. Wait, ada katana.
The lunar Rimskaya uranium mine collapse just outside Novosibirsk in southern Siberia has concluded with a happy ending. As you recall, 35 miners became trapped deep underground following a high-magnitude earthquake. But thanks to their Suzley 2 hibernation implants, the miners were able to survive without access to food and fresh water. Fortunately, after their rescue and following
Enough slacking around. Get that shit on the screen. You're in such a hurry. You do it. Looks like no one's told you your place yet. I've been shopping chrome for 5 years. You don't do breaks.
Well, I've been here for days, doing nothing but moving
Got the blueprint. Be there in a sec. Try to find a way to the lower levels.
Meh. Meh. What the fuck does meh mean, huh? I sit here all day, doing fuck all. I see your ugly face more than my input's input. You know what I mean? You know, you could say something interesting once in a while. A joke! Whatever, I don't care. We have nothing but time to kill in this dump. What did you last see? Did you pick up any woman? Hey. Let's try. Did you eat anything good lately? Will you say anything? Ugh.
Di atas.
What was that?
You crazy or what?
Still alive?
I'm here. Got no time to creep around.
Destroy you! He's mine!
Shit, damn cocksucking fuck! Come at me!
Found a way down. You see my position?
Yep, be there in a sec. Wait for me. I'm here. We need to get to level -2. Bet that's where they're keeping her. Hear that?
We don't have enough methionine for today's batch.
Relax. We'll add RTL and the weight will be right.
RTL?
Erythritol.
something?
Careful, they heard something.
Smells like propylmethionine. Must be cooking RPM here.
RPM.
Take them out quick.
Used to sprinkle it.
No! What the hell is this?
Man, I hate this kind of
It's over. We did it. Look at us now. Clear. Keep going.
Zona baru. Nambah 21. Ini 11 35 37.
That's a maintenance room. See what I can stir up.
Gutted out all her implants. And why stop there? Took a few internal organs while they were at it.
How so very resourceful.
Scavs. No matter how many you stamp out, there'll always be more crawling around somewhere.
Figure you've made their acquaintance.
Afraid so.
I hate this place. What's there to hate? That nobody checks on us and every day is chill. That we don't have to stand outside all day in the rain. That sucks so much, man. Shit.
No. I hate that everyone here is dumber than bricks.
Hey, the door is open. Walk out. No one will stop you. Fuckers want to fight!
That's a maintenance room. See what I can stir up.
What the hell? I'll kill you.
Carrying so much.
battle axe!
Fuck! Bullseye! Ass is in gear! Stop fucking around! No! Get information! Ass is in gear! Stop fucking around! No! Get information!
Masih banyak bug dong, masih goblok, masih goblok.
Gutted out all her implants. And why stop there? Took a few internal organs while they're at it.
Also very resourceful.
Scavs. No matter how many you stamp out, there'll always be more crawling around somewhere.
Where are
Figure
you?
you've made their acquaintance.
Close to the student. Afraid so.
freed up the elevator. Should be easier to get out of here. That's Evelyn. Just don't touch her. If she's recording, you'll scramble her brain. Wait until I cut her link. Grab it and tell me when you're gonna yank it. I'll break the link at my end at the same time.
All right, let's do this.
Wait for my signal. Here goes. Ready? And...
now!
Thank God. Evelyn, you hear me?
Let's get her somewhere safe.
Fast, too.
Which way?
I sealed the doors and managed to power the elevators.
Elevators it is, then.
Come on, is it really that hard? Please, just one. For me?
Fine, have it your way. Smoke to your lungs' content.
Ah, finally, something better than exhaust in the stench of the city. Don't tell me you don't feel it, too. We going in?
What's there to wait for? Didn't go through hell and back just to stand in front of a door.
She's sleeping. At least I think she is. Her eyes are closed and she's not shaking anymore. I would have already killed her by now if I didn't feel so bad for her.
You're mad at her? Why?
When you asked me to scour her behavioral chip, I was just about done dealing with your shit.
Judy, I didn't have any
I know.
other...
It's okay.
So I don't get why...
You'll find out in a sec. I'll show you the virtue I found.
Okay, show me.
Give me a sec while I set the parameters.
Guess we'll find out if our doll really did lose her tune. Come on, V. I'll be the first to admit, this does not look good. Well now, look at you.
Hey, how you feeling? You need anything? I'm not here to nag. Just talk.
Have a seat.
All right, roll it.
Data was in pretty rough shape. Not all that editable.
Huh. Glad you managed to salvage them in the first place.
Needs a second to load. Quality's lousy, but I did what I could.
What am I looking out for? Every single piece of tech I see? Security?
We need a layout of the whole room. We will get everything else we need from the virtue.
What about his messages?
Only if you can.
Take a look around if you want.
Only if you can do it and be parfait.
It's most important that he suspect nothing.
Can't see your face.
Under normal circumstances, that kind of encryption's easy to crack. But not this time. Whoever she is, she's got serious net running skills.
It's most important that he
That,
suspect
or
nothing.
someone's working in
Try to
Florida.
be your usual.
And
Relax,
if
though.
he starts talking about the biochip himself, should I...
Biochip? Where you hit it?
And if he starts talking about the... Yeah, and...
Might not
and
be important.
if he starts talking about the
Maybe.
biochip himself,
Biochip? From
should
Pacific.
I...
Where you hear this?
Now's down our search at least.
That is not of interest to you. You spin the virtue, you come back here. We give you the eddies. That is your one job. The rest is none of your concern. Understand?
What am I looking out for?
Every
single piece of tech I see? Security?
We need a layout of the whole room. We will get everything else we need from the virtue.
What about his messages? What am I... Every single piece of tech I see? What about his messages?
It's most important that he suspect nothing.
And if
Try to
he
be your
starts
usual.
talking about the biochip
Relax, though.
himself, should I...
Biochip? Where you hear this? That is not of interest to you. You spin the virtue, you come back here. We give you the eddies. That is your one job. The rest is none of your concern. Understand? It's most important that he suspect nothing. Try to be your usual. Relax, though.
And if he starts talking about the biochip himself, should I...
Biochip? Where you hear this? That is not of interest to you. You spin the virtue, you come back here. We give you the eddies. That is your one job. The rest is none of your concern. Understand?
What am I looking out for? What am I looking out for? Every single piece of tech I see? Security?
We need a layout of the whole room. We will get everything else we need from the virtue.
What about his messages?
Only if you can do it and be parfait. It's most important that he suspect nothing. Try to be your usual relaxed self.
And if he starts talking about the biochip himself, should I...
Biochip? Where you hear this? That is not of interest to you. You spin the virtue, you come back here. We give you the eddies. That is your one job. The rest is none of your concern. Understand?
What am I looking out for? What am... Every single piece of tech I see? Security?
We need a layout of the whole room. We will get everything else we need from the virtue.
What about his messages?
Only if you can do it and be parfait. It's most important that he suspect nothing. Try to be your usual relaxed self.
And if he starts talking about the biochip himself? And if he starts talking about the biochip himself,
Where you hear this?
should I...
That is not of interest to me. That is... You spin the virtue, the rest is none of your concern.
What am I looking out for?
By letting you...
Every single piece of tech I see, security.
We will get
What about his
everything.
messages?
Only if you can do it. It's most important that he suspect nothing.
If he
biochip.
starts talking about the biochip
You spin the
himself,
virtue, you
should
spin
I...
the rest is none of your concern.
Understand.
What am I looking out for? Every single piece of tech I see, security.
We need a layout of the whole room. We will get everything else we need from the virtue.
What about his messages?
Only if you can do it and be.
Parfait, Boris.
It's most important that he suspect nothing. Try to be your usual, relaxed self.
And if he starts talking about the biochip himself, should I...
Biochip? Where you hear this? That is not of interest to you.
What am I looking out for?
By letting you...
Every single piece of tech I see, security.
We need a layout of the whole room. We will get everything else we need from the virtue.
What about his messages?
Only if you can do it and be.
Parfait, Boris.
It's most important that he suspect nothing. Try to be your usual...
Relaxed self.
And if he starts talking about the biochip himself,
the rest is none of
should
your
I...
concern. Understand. The rest is none of your concern. The rest is none of your concern. Now watch it.
What am I looking out for? Every single piece of tech I see, security.
We need a layout of the whole room. We will get everything else we need from the virtue.
What about his messages?
Only if you can do it and be.
Parfait, Boris.
It's most important that he suspect nothing. Try to be your usual, relaxed self.
And if he starts talking about the biochip himself, should I...
Biochip? Where you hear this? That is not of interest to you. You spin the virtue, you come back here, we give you the eddies. That is your one job. The rest is none of your concern. Understand? The rest... Now watch it. It's most important that he suspect nothing.
And...
Try to be your usual. Only if you can do it and be. Only... It's most...
What am I looking out for? Every single piece of tech I see, security.
We need a layout of the whole room. We will get everything else we need from the... We will
What about
get
his
everything...
messages?
Only if you can do... Only if you can do it and be...
It's most important that he suspect nothing. Try to be your usual, relaxed self.
And if he starts talking about the biochip himself, should I...
Biochip? Where you hear this? That is not of interest to you. You spin the virtue, you come back here, we give you the eddies. That is your one job. The rest is none of your concern. Understand? You spin the virtue, you come back here, we give you the eddies. That is your one job. The rest is none of your concern. Understand?
What am I looking out for?
By a living you.
Every single piece of tech I see? Security?
We need a layout of the whole room. We will get everything else we need from the virtue.
What about his messages?
Only if you can do it. Only if you can do it and be perfect.
It's most important that he suspect nothing. Try to be your usual, relaxed self.
And if he starts talking about the biochip himself, should I...
Biochip?
Yeah, and if he starts talking about the biochip himself? And if he starts talking about the... Yeah, and if he starts talking... Yeah,
Only if you can do it and be perfect.
It's most important that he suspect nothing. Try to be your usual, relaxed self.
and if he starts talking about the biochip?
It's most important that he
Plus,
suspect nothing.
And if he
Try
starts
to be your
talking about the
usual
biochip
relaxed
himself,
self.
should I? And if he starts talking about the biochip himself, should I? Yeah, and
There'll always be more crawling around somewhere.
Figure you've made their acquaintance.
Afraid so.
Where are you?
Close to the studio, I think. You find anything useful?